It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Holly Holm and Ketlin Vieira. All right, so here she is, one of the best wrestlers in this or any division. You hear a lot of parents say, I gotta get my daughter in jiu-jitsu. How about getting them in wrestling? You turn out a product like this.
By having that wrestling program, she possesses something different. She's constantly on the forward. She understands the ability to train. The way that your body starts to respond to being fatigued, she has done that since she was a very little girl.
Yeah.
And the beauty in the wrestling is that as a kid, she didn't just wrestle girls, she wrestled little boys.
Right.
So now as she's competing in the female divisions, she understands competition across all genders. The ability to compete is what carries this young lady to being so dominant in her performances.
She is so gifted in transition. It'll be a pleasure to watch her work here tonight. She has a difficult matchup in front of her. All right, so here's the longtime Jackson Wink MMA staple, former UFC Women's Bantamweight champion Holly Holm. DC, she's got the highlight of all highlights. She'll be looking to produce another one here tonight.
That night she knocked out Ronda Rousey was absolutely insane because Ronda Rousey was still riding super hot. Nobody thought she had a chance. Set up that beautiful head kick just because, as always, Holly Holm will follow a game plan to a T. One of the smartest fighters in the entire UFC, uses her brain, her skill, and her footwork in order to set traps for opponents, and then she strikes and strikes to finish the fight. Holly Holm is a phenomenal fighter.
And when her back has been up against the proverbial wall, she comes out and dominates someone like Megan Anderson, as she did back in UFC 225. Holly Holm chasing further greatness here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Manaus, Arizona, Brazil, Ketlin Vieira. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a boxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready?
All right, so here we go, round 1. She is an outstanding striker. Her counterpart is a decorated grappler. But I know for you, as much as you love your jab, you know what got you to the big show, and more often than not, you stick to it.
Yes, absolutely, and that's exactly what she needs to do as a grappler. She has to find a time to counter a strike into an attack to make body contact, then use the great takedown ability that she has developed over the course of her lifetime. If she does not do that, she will find herself on the wrong end of a very educated jab from this phenomenal striker. Nice strike.
Whoa!
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, nice right hand.
All right, so once again, the fighters engage in the clinch. We'll see who will have the upper hand here, champ.
There are so many options to dictate and control this exact position. Who is going to take advantage of it?
So how about that? She stuffs another takedown. That has really been a key for her defensive wrestling in this fight.
She really made it a focus during training camp. I cannot be taken down, and it's shown that all the hard work in the training room is paying dividends.
Holmes got the tie clinch now.
Oh, big punch land.
So just over 20 total strikes have connected for Holly Holm. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Under 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Big kick lands. What a tricky head kick.
Vieira going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. There's a takedown attempt by her there. Not a great entry. What does the Olympian have to say?
She has to mix it up. She has to trick her opponent to go to the spot that she wants if she's going to get this fight where she needs it to be. Nice kick.
Gets caught with that punch. Another shot here. Just out of range with that right hook. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. $90 seconds to go now. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
Oh, wow, those leg kicks are already taking effect. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, that's an outstanding attempt with the kick there. Now we'll see if she can follow it up.
So fast to the target. What a great job. Another clinch position.
And they separate. And now trying to take the back. Just out of range with that left hook. Vieira gets caught with that punch. Oh, the right hand is there for her. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Oh! Throwing hard in the pocket. Round two straight ahead. All right, so what a round it was, DC. Take us through some of the highlights. Got to think her kicking game is going to be featured prominently here.
She did decent work with the hands, but the kicking game was the thing that truly separated her from her opponent. She was landing kick after kick and truly slowing down her opponent in that round.
All right, here we go with our next round. I know you said off the top she might have the best kicking game in this division, and if the previous round is any indication, those words I think are pretty true.
John, honestly, watching after that round, it feels like she may have the best kicking game in the UFC because her opponent has not been able to see or stop any of them. Why would she not continue down this path? I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good.
Big kick lands.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, you hate to be overly critical because she has landed some good shots, but really nothing in terms of combinations tonight.
She's got to let it fly, man. She needs to let the combinations fly. She's got to find the confidence knowing that all that repetition, all that work with her boxing coach is going to pay dividends inside of the octagon.
Nice punch there by Vieira. Uppercut there blocked by Holm. Back and forth we go. 68 total strikes for Holly Holm, and landing with 58% accuracy against Ketlin Vieira. Does she have a soccer background? How about the kick there?
I mean, she must have a soccer background because who kicks that hard? Big punch land.
The knee is blocked there. Nice defense by Vieira. Stuffed the takedown, no problem. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Enters in on the double leg.
Big knee lands to the body.
Man, look at the redness appearing on the left side of her body there. That's starting to really add up.
She is such a reverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Throws the punch there and connects. Nice job by her there.
Nice job. Nice punch.
Well, she's not slowing down. She has already landed a toe. Oh, big diving punch is good.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Well, you got to try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch. Vieira's back in full guard now. Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Left punch is true. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Holly Holm's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Oh, that's a beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a fantastic job of manipulating the weight to change
Vieira is
position.
looking for that arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just gets brutal damage off from the top position.
Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count. Doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
Ready? Ready? Fight!
Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight.
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Trying to stay in this fight! Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Big knee lands there. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Vieira's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Both fighters get up now.
That is a gutted leg kick.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Nice. Powerful leg kick lands.
Oh, man.
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight.
So 110 total strikes have connected for Holly Holm. And landing at a pretty good clip, 55%. Nice takedown defense there. And the screen goes back to the elbow. Vieira gets hit with a kick. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Oh! Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Back to the feet. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, beautiful connection by her on that punch.
She's so fast when she throws.
Oh, and she lands another punch there, and now at this point you can see. Oh!
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg just transitioning. So she's got one of the best arm bars in the business, going for it now.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, she slams into the ground and with authority right there. So that's certainly one way to fend off the armbar. Lift your opponent up and slam her to the ground. Well done. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Vieira. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, underhook, and get back to your feet.
And she gets back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get upright. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown game? That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so we will see another round here. Sat her opponent down there in that previous round with a punch.
Surprisingly, we are going forward because I thought it was over. I saw that punch land. We started to yell. We started to scream. We thought the fight was done, but we moved forward because her opponent is so tough, but she's so skilled that she can't get there again.
Are you ready? Ready?
Can't take many of those. You better check.
Vieira gets in the clinch. Holly Holmes, knee to the body. That one was blocked. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And they separate. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Beautiful strike.
Holm going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. All right, so no surprise, once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's gonna be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's gonna control the engagements from this 50-50 position? Oh, clinch position.
Oh! Huge right hand! Back to the feet.
Nice stick to the body. Way to mix up. Oh! She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight. An uppercut landed.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Vieira's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Beautiful punch.
Well, she's really putting it all together on the feet, DC, staying busy and certainly... Whoa!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement.
She looks like a master of grappling. Great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. All right, she's got her in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the bottom fighter, nothing advantageous about it.
It's not a good position to be in when you're in the bottom position. You got to try to force some sort of improvement. You got to force some sort of action that will allow you to return to your feet. It's very tough. It's very difficult. But if you're patient...
How good is her armbar? We'll see if she can set it up here.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. And that will do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 21 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Ketlin Vieira!
Oh, there she is. A lot of people felt like this fight was destined to go the distance. She had other ideas.
She said that if this fight went to the ground, it did not matter how good her opponent is. She was going to submit her. She did exactly that. She feels like she's levels above the rest of the game in the grappling.